Hey, what's up, viewers? It is Real Fan Patch Burns video, and this is episode 3 of Life Struggles with Barzan. Today's verse comes out of James 1, verse 12, and it reads, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him." James 1 2 says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds." And that's what that verse means to this morning. I don't want to take too much time, and we're going to continue looking at life struggles. And let's get right into it. God, the supreme ruler of the universe, is in charge. He knows all things, sees all things, understands all things. Faith is a simple thing, yet it can be complicated as well. But for me, I simply choose to believe. God is in control. When I'm afraid, I trust in Him. If I have to go through pain and suffering in my life, then I know God will guide me and help me. If my suffering ends in death, then I know what I will live forever with Jesus in heaven, in a glorified body, where there is no more pain and suffering. I just know it. I know that my family would be okay because they trust the Lord too. That's faith, my friends. My prayer for you is that you can find the faith as well. When you're ready to dig deeper and want to tap into some tools that will help you as you struggle in overcoming the obstacles in your life, the perfect tool for you is the Joyful Living Toolbox. This is for women who are struggling with fulfillment and happiness in their life, who are looking for the reminders that through faith, gratitude, and kindness, you can overcome anything. And it's a great tool to help you put your focus on what can and does work rather than focusing on the negative side of things. Perseverance builds character. Romans 5, verses 3 through 5 says, "And not only so, but we glory in tribulations, also knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope, and hope maketh not ashamed, because the love of God is shed abroad in our hearts by the Holy Ghost, which is given unto us." Nobody really likes tribulations, but if you see the values of those tribulations, it has a calming effect. I know of many people who pray for patience, but if you understand that patience comes through tribulation, I don't recommend that particular request of God, but patience basically brings experience, and experience brings hope. We could all use more hope in our lives, especially with what we're going through right now. These are overcoming limitations in the Bible. Philippians 4:13 says, "I can do all things through Christ which strengtheneth me." This verse comes after the Apostle Paul is taken to the Philippians about being content in whatever state he is in. In verse 12 he states, "I know both how to be abased, and I know how to abound everywhere and in all things. I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need." The Matthew Henry commentary through this is BibleHub.com. This states, "Through Christ we have grace to do what is good, and through Him we must expect the reward. And as we have all things by Him, let us do all things for Him and to His glory." Many people use Philippians 4:13 for being able to do anything they want because Christ will help them do it. But we can clearly see that there's more to it than that. Yes, God allows trials, and for good reason. James 1:12 says, let me read this again. "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him." Not everyone who suffers through overcoming struggles in life will receive the crown of life. Only those who are tried for the sake of Christ are worthy. We are not talking about willingly sinning and suffering as a result. This refers to suffering because you are carrying out the will of God and are persecuted as a result. Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to His purpose." This is such a comforting verse for me. What this tells me is that no matter what I go through as His child, that God has a plan, that all things will work out for my good. In the next video, tribulations are for His glory, and that's what we're going to be looking at in the next video. And then that's what's coming up in the next video. So what I want to leave you with today comes from Galatians 2:20, and it says, "I have been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. The life I now live in the body, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. And that's going to do it for the video. Thanks for watching. Till next time we meet again, viewers, in every way, God's way is always the best way.